Build a website you love with Wix.
If you guys can see me and hear me, go ahead and drop the number 1, all right? If you guys can see me and hear me, go ahead and drop the number 1, and we are ready to go ahead and get into this. William, I see you, okay? So before we get started, I want to make sure everybody in here can see me. You guys can hear me. You guys are locked in. You got your pens, your paper, your notes ready. You now are in a position where you are in an environment where you can focus. You have your cell phones off, and you're in a setting where you're locked in. So if you're locked in and you're ready to go ahead and jump into this with one of the biggest questions that have ever came out of 2025 is dropshipping still worth it heading into this next year? And we're going to be covering it all today. So I see Funny in here. I see Vincent in here. This is not pre-recorded. This is live. We got Funny Critters. We got YT Ving. We got Vincent. So I'm happy to have you guys in here. Like I mentioned, today what we're going to be doing is covering a very important question. And that question is why dropshipping is still absolutely worth it in 2026. What has changed? What is easier than ever? And the tools that give you guys real advantage. So even if you're starting from zero, even if you're intermediate, even if you scale to 6-figure store, this is going to be the live for you. So I want you guys to be ready. I want to make sure you guys are locked in. I see some of you guys dropping your questions down below. So I love it. Now I do have my team in here as well. Okay. So do check out the links that they'll be sending in. They'll be sending in exclusive offers, guidance, next steps. And I do have a couple questions that have already been asked by the audience. But like I said, if you have questions, go ahead and drop them down below. But let's get into it, okay? Who has a first question or who wants to kick it off? I'll let you guys take the lead. While we get a couple questions going, I do have 2 questions for every one of you guys who are watching, okay? The first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be covering this topic of is dropshipping still worth it in 2026? And, on here, I do want to be completely transparent that I did start dropshipping in 2018. 2018, 2019, 2020, till this point, till today, is completely different than where it was when it first started. So we've got brand new tools, AI automations, faster fulfillment, and lower barriers to entry than ever before. So if you know how to use the right strategies in 2026, this is definitely going to be the best year to ever get started. So I'm going to be in here answering your questions to make sure you have the right guidance to move forward in 2026. But real quick, before we get going, I want you to drop your city or country in the chat and where you're tuning in from as the first thing. So drop your state or country down below. If you guys do not know, I live out here in Dallas, Texas. I'm currently in the Supreme Ecom headquarters with my team. All of us are all working together day in and day out. Originally from Kansas City, Missouri, but I am out here now in Dallas, Texas. I see Canada in the house. Okay, Theo, I see Canada. So drop your state and country. And the second thing I need before we continue is I want you to rate yourself as a dropshipper right now. Drop a number 1 if you are a beginner, meaning that you've never, started a store, or you have started a store, but you haven't ran ads. An intermediate, like you've tested products, but maybe you didn't see the success that you're looking for. Or the third is you're just ready to scale in 2026, okay? 1 as beginner, 2 intermediate, 3 ready to scale in 2026. And we're going to go ahead and get going, all right? I see South Africa in the house. Andrew from South Africa. I got All for Life from United Kingdom. I got Mayo Store from London. I got Albania in the house. I got United States in the house. So I'm happy to have you guys in here, all right? Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to go ahead and start dropping your questions down below. I'm seeing some 1s, 2s, and 3s in the chat, so we got a diverse audience ahead of us. Let's go ahead and start dropping these questions. Now, first question. Is dropshipping still profitable in 2026, or is it too late to start? My first question, or my first answer to that question is, are you going to be online shopping in 2026? Okay? Are you? Are people going to be buying things online in 2026? Are people going to be online shopping in 2026? Is Amazon going to shut down in 2026? The answer to is yes, everybody's going to be online shopping. Actually, the online industry is still growing. They're saying by 2030 it's going to be a $9 trillion business being in the e-commerce space. Dropshipping is not even at its peak yet. And honestly, you guys are going to see one of the biggest shifts in the online space, especially with this year, with knowing that everybody is, shopping online. There's more opportunities out there utilizing suppliers and these tools and the things we'll be covering today to make it easier for you to get started. It actually costs a little bit less to get started than it did in previous years because of the way that we test products, and so much more. It's saying lagging. Let me know. Are we still lagging? You guys let me know. I'll stop for a second. Drop a number 1 if we're lagging still. Drop a number 2 if we're not. Okay, drop a number 1 if we're lagging still. Drop a number 2 if we're not. Drop a number 1 if we're lagging still. Drop a number 2 if we're not. Everyone's dropping a number 2, so I'm assuming that the mic is good. All right. Is the mic still lagging? All right. All right, how about that? Does that sound a little bit better for you guys? Let me know if that sounds a little bit better for you guys. Drop a number 1 if that's better. Drop a number 2 if it's not, okay? Drop a number 1 if it's better. Drop a number 2 if it's not. I just changed my mic out. I want to make sure that everything is still working for you guys. Everyone's good now? Everyone's straight? I think everyone's good now. All right. Some people are saying 1, the other people are still saying 2. So I don't know. Are we good? Yes or no? We are good. Some people are saying we are good. Some people are saying we are not good. I'm going to go ahead and keep going because there are people who are saying it's straight. How's the voice choppy? Like, lagging, no, lagging. No, it's bad, no. Okay, 1 second. Cracked voice only. Still lagging, but just go ahead. It's cracked. Voice is still cracking. Voice crack. Still cracking for all you guys right now? How you make money with internet connection not good. My internet connection is not bad. It's just a mic. The man, my favorite YouTube channel. Let's go AC. All right, y'all. We're gonna keep going. Okay. I'm brand new. What's the first step if I want to start this year? The first step is to be able to find a actual market that is in demand. So you need to find a market. You need to find a product, and you need to be able to build out a store. Do I need a lot of money to start a store? I do recommend 2 different budgets, okay? If you're going to start this by yourself, I do recommend a budget of like $2,000 to $3,000. If you're going to do it with a mentor, I would recommend a budget of like $300 to $800. See what it sounds like on yours if you want to turn the audio on. What's the biggest mistake you made while starting? The biggest mistake that I made while starting is the fact that I didn't treat my business like a real business. I don't know if you guys know, but I scaled my first store up to right around like $150,000 from December 24, 2018 to January 24, 2018. And I didn't treat my business like a real business. And I ended up getting chargebacks, refunds, and it's lagging.
It's not lagging, it's just
A little crack. And a lot of issues. I didn't treat my business like a real business. I ended up having chargebacks. I ended up making $25,000 profit on that store. And then I lost $23,000 of that profit because I wasn't fulfilling orders on time. I wasn't doing product quality. I wasn't treating my business like a business. And ultimately, I lost a lot of money while doing so. So that is something I took a huge loss on. And I'll say the other thing that I definitely took a huge loss on is the fact that I didn't put my creatives first, okay? So I want you guys to understand that content is king and data is queen, meaning that if you don't put your content first, it doesn't matter if you have the best product. It doesn't matter if you have the best store. If you don't have content that can drive traffic to your business, you will not succeed. So that is something that really, really affected me. And honestly, I think that you can learn a lot from what I took issues with. Now, another thing, can I start dropshipping with $0? I'm going to ask you a question, okay? Can you start real estate with $0? I'm asking you another question. Can you start Amazon FBA with $0? Can you start crypto investing with $0? Can you start any business in the world with $0? Drop a number 1 if you think you can with yes. Drop a number 2 if you think you cannot. Okay? The answer is no, you cannot. Okay? You will need money to start a business like any other business in the world. Now, does dropshipping have a lot lower barriers to entry and a lot less upfront capital? 1,000%. I mean, if you go try to start Shopify dropshipping versus Amazon FBA, Shopify dropshipping, you don't have to buy the inventory up front. You get 3 months of Shopify for only $1 single. You get multiple tools that you can get your first month for free, where the biggest expense is really just ads, but you can find a profitable product within $200 to $300. So is there any other business that you can scale up with that little amount of money? I don't know any. I actually just dropped a YouTube video, and if you have watched the YouTube video, go ahead and say yes. If you haven't, say no. But I just dropped a YouTube video where I started a brand new dropshipping store with only $100. I then took that $100 and I kept making sales and reinvesting profits, where I scaled the store to over $100,000 in less than 30 days. So if you haven't checked it out yet, make sure to go ahead and check that out, where I scaled a store from $0 to over $100,000 with only $100. Now, mind you guys, the end of the day, you guys really have to understand that it's all about just following the right strategy. Now, can anybody and everybody start with $100? Probably not, unless you have the right guidance or the right, helping that's going to tell you how to avoid costly mistakes, how to find a winning product, the first time, how to get winning creatives, how to enter the market, how to know the best marketing angles. You can 100% start with a very low budget with dropshipping, but it's going to have to require the right type of output. Next questions is, organic dropshipping or paid dropshipping. Now, for me specifically, you guys know I love doing paid dropshipping, because why would I wait 2 weeks to get an answer to figure out a winning creative? Or I could spend 6 hours running ads to figure out which is going to be the best thing for me. Now, I do organic dropshipping, okay? But I use organic dropshipping to validate my paid ads, meaning I might, put out like 10, 20, 30 organic posts on TikTok of the product that I'm willing to test, and whichever video kind of goes a little bit more viral than the others will be one that I'm more inclined to run paid ads with. But, I'm not going to sit there and rely on my business being 100% organic where it might take you 30 days to get these type of results that I can get in 8 hours. So I would recommend paid dropshipping. What I do teach all my students is how to run ads. It's a skill set that you would want to know because it can take you so far in the world. All right? Let's keep going. How long is the AutoDS free trial? It is not a free trial. It is 30 days for $1. And you guys can find that with the link right below this video. I also have my team just send in a link as well for you, so you can go ahead and check that out. Can you start with $1,000 and use $300 to $400 to set up the store, and the other $700 to $600 to buy ads and use your ads? 100%. And to be honest, you don't need to buy ads. Like if I'm gonna be completely transparent with you, there is so much content that is out there nowadays. All right, and literally, why I think dropshipping is probably the most lucrative business model is because of the amount of content that you can utilize with your dropshipping stores nowadays. I mean, you go to TikTok, you type in your product, you're gonna find thousands of creators who have never even ran ads for these products, who are probably trying to be TikTok shop affiliates that are providing you free UGC content that you could run ads with. And as long as you download it with the right tools, you clip it up just a little bit, you maybe even add in your own music, I mean, that is all free game, right? We tell our students here at Supreme Ecom, do not launch a single product without 15 minimum creatives, all right? Now, if you think getting 15 creatives sounds crazy as a complete beginner, it's just really, you just need to know where to find them, okay? I'm not asking you to create these things from scratch. I'm not asking you to be a video editor. I'm not asking you to go hire models that can go model themselves for your product. I'm just asking you to find the right type of content that's already readily available for you and just knowing how to just play with it a little bit so you can have your own customized version. Great question, though. Great question. Can you make videos for organic dropshipping? I can, and I have. So check it out on my channel. I teach you guys how you can use organic dropshipping to then validate paid dropshipping. By the way, for all you guys who are in this chat asking me, AC, I'm trying to find the best products to sell in 2026. AC, I really want to know what to sell in December. Okay? I want all you guys to go ahead and turn your post notifications on right now because I have a crazy thing going out tomorrow where I'm dropping the top 10 winning products of December 2025. And different than all the other product videos that I dropped is I gave exclusive links that I haven't shown ever before. I gave you a product that I'm currently scaling today. And disclaimer, for the people who show up to that video, the first 48 hours are going to get the cheat sheet with every single link to the competitor's ads, the competitor's store, where to source a product, and so much more. So first 48 hours, I'm giving all that out for free. So make sure you guys go ahead and join tomorrow morning, all right? Is Shopify and AutoDS still good to use? 100%. I mean, AutoDS is the #1 product research platform that I personally use. AutoDS also just released a brand new tool that I just put in my video that dropped last Thursday, okay? If you guys have not went to my channel, go to my channel after this live and go click on the video of how to start dropshipping in 2026. Okay, AC Hampton and the Supreme Ecom team just helped aid AutoDS into developing an entire brand new product research tool with our expertise here at Supreme Ecom. We gave them the development, we gave them the structure, we gave them the foundation, we gave them the play to tell them exactly what their product research tool needs to look like to make sure that you guys can succeed. And nobody in the market has shown you guys this besides me, okay? This tool was released to the market last Wednesday. I dropped a video last Thursday showing you how to utilize the tool. So AutoDS is going to be really great with this new TikTok analytics tool. And Shopify is always going to be really great because it's the best platform to create an online business with. What time will it be at in the morning? The top 10 videos drops at 7 a.m. Okay, it drops at 7 a.m. tomorrow. All right. By the way, if you guys want me to drop more streams, when I fix my mic issue, because I got you guys. When you want me to drop more streams, you want me to maybe go live a little bit more, let me know. Also, for all the people who are actually wanting guidance, because I haven't been able to talk about this, we have now 4 spots left in my one-on-one mentorship, and we are giving $600 off for Black Friday this week. From Monday, okay, from Monday this week to this weekend, we're giving $600 off my one-on-one mentorship for anybody that's looking to make $10,000 in the next 90 days, guaranteed. If you guys want to show me another one of your favorite gurus who has a guarantee of giving you $10,000 in 90 days, please let me know who that is. But it does not matter your experience. It doesn't matter if you ever found a winning product. It doesn't matter if you're beginner, intermediate, advanced. If you're looking to be able to get the right guidance to help scale you from point A to point Z of scaling an online business while getting the right guidance, support, and personalized help, on a day-to-day basis, Sunday through Sunday, check that out. I'll have my team send a link in, but you can also check it out with the link down below. Finding a private supplier. Yes, I gave you guys the best suppliers that you guys should be using, okay? In the description down below, you can see a supplier that I have now started working with. They are called Team Drop. I actually just started working with Team Drop because I took a huge loss on that store that I actually scaled up to over $100,000. Once I scaled the store up to around $20,000 to $25,000 in sales, the supplier that I was using ended up not fulfilling orders. Sounds like the issues I used to have before, right? Weren't fulfilling orders, weren't communicating correctly, said they were shipping out orders, but actually weren't. So I cut them out, okay? While trying to scale a brand. And I was already doing really well. I was already at $25,000 in sales within about a week and a half to 2 weeks. I had to completely pivot, find a brand new supplier. And the supplier that I found was Team Drop. Team Drop fulfilled all the orders that were already completely destroyed by the last supplier. They gave free gifts to all the people who were waiting. They gave me a private supplier that will answer my questions 7 days a week in a WhatsApp. And they gave me cheaper cost of goods. And I now have been able to work with them to now help you guys get all the same. So if you want a private supplier from day one that can put you in a WhatsApp group, answer any questions that you have about getting sourcing for any of your products, give you cheaper cost of goods, all because you're here today learning from me, myself, and my team, well, that is an amazing opportunity that you guys should definitely take advantage of. It is called Team Drop, and you guys can check it out down below. What is the best advice for a beginner dropshipper? My best advice for you is to stop trying to look for the perfect winning product or to develop a winning product from scratch. Number one, don't try to be Bill Gates or Steve Jobs and try to be the person who is the first to the market with this brand new tool that has no validation behind it, okay? Find things that are already working in the market that solve a problem, that have a unique wow factor, that enhance people's lives, that makes them feel like they need it and not want it, that is being sold between $30 and $120, has creatives that are already available that you can most likely find with, Facebook ad library or TikTok ad library. You see that there's barriers to entry that are not too extreme. You're noticing like 2 to 3 competitors that are currently scaling in the market today. And then you're focusing on who you are marketing it to. Not what you are marketing, who you're marketing it to. I got to say it one more time. Not what you're marketing, who you're marketing it to. That means, okay, you need to have an avatar around the product and the consumer who's buying that product. That means the best advice I can give you is to know who your customer is better than they know themselves. That means I want you to tell me their demographic. I want you to tell me their hobbies. I want you to tell me if they even have kids or not. I want you to tell me what stage of life are they in. I want you to tell me the typical job that they work. I want you to tell me, the things that they hate, what makes them cringe, what are the problems that they have. Where is their life at right now? Where's their life going to be at in 1 to 5 years? Because as an advertiser, you're supposed to grow with the client. So that means that you might know where they're at now and where they're going to be at in the next couple of years. Here's an example. You guys want to know an example? I created a brand called Lavish Moms. Lavish Moms was a brand that I scaled to $2 million in 6 months. I sold a baby bed, right? After selling this baby bed, I knew that this was for who? Parents and baby. Parents and newborn babies. Is a baby going to be a baby forever? No. Okay, they're going to be a toddler next. So, if I have a baby product and I know where my consumer is going to be at in a year, which is going to be a parent to a toddler, then the next type of upsells and products I'm selling should go towards that type of product. After they're a toddler, they're going to be doing early education. They're going to be doing Montessori things. They're going to be doing things where they're learning, cognitive learning. So what am I selling? I'm selling books where they can do tracing, invisible ink, learning new skills. You have to grow with your clients. You have to know them better than they know themselves. So, one of the best things that you can ever do in your life is literally just know who your avatar is. All right? And know what they like. Team Drop or AutoDS. I use Team Drop for fulfillment and for my main supplier. I use AutoDS specifically for product research. For the people who are wanting $600 off my one-on-one mentorship for Black Friday, again, I will drop a link down below. You can also just hit me up on IG. All right, all you guys, if you need to speak to me directly, this is my Instagram right here. This is my only Instagram right here. You can DM me here if you have more questions. But you can also check out the link that I already went ahead and provided. All right. This is my Instagram at AC_Hampton. DM me after this. You can DM me the word Black Friday if you want more information. But again, I do have a link down below. Do I have a Discord? I do have a Discord. Why do I have a Discord? Because we provide 24-hour, 7-day-a-week chat support to our mentorship students. Why else do I have Discord? Because we have a community inside this Discord that has 41,000 people that are all focused on learning from each other. So yes, I have a Discord. You can find it down below this video. Join, get involved in it, meet other like-minded people, meet myself, meet my team. And then we have private channels inside the Discord for our paid students. With all the stuff I see on social media, how much of the profit is actual profit because of the cost and ads it brings down? For our students, for myself specifically, we always try to look for a 20 to 35% profit margin. Have I seen 40 to 45% profit? For sure. But realistically, like that 25 to 30% profit range. Do you think you use video ads split test? Do you think to use video ads split testing ads instead of speaking so much on UGC would be a good idea and would make more money? And is Vitals still good too? Vitals is still good. I also use Kaching bundles for upsells. I do think that video ad split testing is extremely important. Like I said, I think you should launch with 15 plus creatives, and they should have different videos, different hooks, and different angles. You want me to give you the sauce on how I launch campaigns? One campaign, 15 different ad sets, 3 different angles, 1 ad towards each ad set, 5 ads towards each one angle. So angle 1, 5 ads, angle 2, 5 ads, angle 3, 5 ads. If you're trying to figure out what an angle is, I'll bring it right back to the baby bed. I knew my big 3 angles. Angle number 1 is parents not being able to sleep because their kids don't get sleep at night. Angle number 2 is sudden infant death syndrome, SIDS, like babies rolling over and not being able to have comfort. Angle number 3 is flathead syndrome, okay? Babies getting flatheads from laying on their backs for too long. I knew those were my 3 marketing angles. So I made every ad specifically around the angle, specifically around the avatar that would want to buy because of that angle. So again, 1 campaign, 3 angles, 5 ads per angle, 15 ad sets, 15 ads. 1 ad per each ad set. All right, you guys got it? And I'm going to drop some videos here in a little bit about that too. We got Brazil in the house. What up, Brazil? All right. Is organic dropshipping still working? It does still work. I just prefer paid ads because it's a faster result. Why you don't start streaming? I don't know. Should I start streaming? Should I get on Twitch? Should I do a little bit of day in the life? Should I show you guys around the Supreme Ecom headquarters sometime? Because that's where I'm at all the time. Hi, I recently followed you, but I keep seeing thumbnails. Dropshipping is over in 2026, and then how to start dropshipping in 2026. What is it? The old way of dropshipping is dead. Okay? I'm telling you guys right now. If you think that you can just go and start finding a product that has no market analysis, you then make some ads that show off features and benefits of the product, and then you try to just sell a product. You try to land to a landing page that's not brandable. It's, has no like offers. There's no bundles. It looks like a random generic general dropshipping store. Yes, it's dead. Okay? I'm going to be real with you. You are not going to succeed in 2026 with this old way of dropshipping. But is dropshipping as a whole one of the most lucrative business models that exists in today's day and time? It is. But it's about AI hybrid dropshipping, meaning that we use AI to speed along the process of building stores, finding products, and then hybrid dropshipping, because we focus on not just dropping general stores, we focus on hybrid branded stores, meaning that they have branded colors, branded logos. I mean, it's branded throughout the whole store, so customers feel like they're shopping from a legitimate place. With that being said, I'm thinking about doing some more lives here in the upcoming weeks. I have the top 10 winning products dropping tomorrow at 7 a.m. And I have a $600 off one-on-one mentorship Black Friday offer that I'm giving right now until the end of this week. Not Sunday, this Friday, the end of this week. That's going to give you guys $600 off my one-on-one mentorship, no matter your experience. You guys can check out the link in the description. You can also reach out to me on Instagram. I appreciate all of you guys being in here. This is kind of just a little bit of a test to see if I start doing lives again. Obviously, you guys enjoy it. And you guys are going to be in here obviously learning a lot. So I appreciate you guys being a part of this, putting in that work, asking questions, coming prepared, growing with each other, answering each other's questions in here. And I just want to connect with every single one of you guys. So again, here is my Instagram if you guys need to reach out to me again. Here's my Instagram. I'm going to log in right now. I'm going to start replying back to every one of you guys for DMing me. So I'm going to lock in over here, hit you guys up, and I'll talk to you guys soon, and I'll see you